cakes and make sure the edges are crispy. I just thought that was cute. So Taylor wants to do a cheer. He wants to close things off with Clark. So he wants to have all the guys get together and do a cheer and spell out her name with their bodies or whatever. And he was like, there's six people, six letters in her name, and there's six people. And Nick is over there like CLAR. And I was doing the same thing because I'm like, how many people? I didn't know because I didn't know how Clark spelled her name. I didn't know there was an E on the end. But Nick was like counting. It was like at the same time, I was like, what? So they do the cheer, and it was actually kind of cute. They did a good job. Clark said yes, and the guys were all goofy. Nicolandria appreciation picture. Another. Everybody's kind of breaking off to chat. They really look good together. Huda tells Chris that, or Chris pulls Huda for a chat. That's when Nick is like, they have a lot to talk about, and the girls are like, "Why are you guys being so weird?" But it's because Chris had told them about the Huda not kissing him situation. So they talk and it does not go well at all. She keeps cutting him off and he keeps trying to say what he wants to say. And Huda's being Huda. This is what she did with Jeremiah. Here's the only thing is, Chris isn't Jeremiah. Jeremiah was pretty passive and he was a bit submissive and she was dominant. But I don't think it's working with Chris at all. And so she was saying she doesn't want to kiss in public, but he was like, but you want to do things in the bedroom, and he didn't understand it. I think I get what Huda's trying to say in this situation. I think she's just doesn't want to be overly affectionate in front of everyone because that's what she did with Jeremiah. But then in the bedroom, she figures everybody's asleep and nobody's watching her. Even if they can hear, people aren't seeing it like they did with her and Jeremiah, like out there. And I think not that I agree with what she's saying, but I think I get what she was trying to say, but didn't say because they can't communicate. So Chris got up and left, and then Brian came over to talk to him. He's over it. He talked to Amaya, and she was like, "I understand your feelings are valid," and she helped him feel a little better and told him just let her cool off. And then she got up and said she'd go find Huda and talk to her. Nicolandria, they're talking about what he asked her how she felt about Taylor and being closed off with Clark. And she said, I love that for them. It's okay. He's not my person. Things worked out the way they should. And she said in the real world, she did wonder how he would find time for her because he was going to veterinarian school. And I don't know if I'll buy that. Maybe she thought that, but she was pretty into Taylor. But then he asked her, "Did you realize that before or after?" And she said in the beginning she realized that about Taylor. But again, she was